Ride the wave. We surfing markets, baby, waves crashing hard. No crystal ball, just toss, we dodging the shards. Ocean's the game, we traders riding the swell. Wait for the trading, now you have the intel. Let's go! Markets in ocean, we waiting through the chop. Candlesticks dancing, we watching where it stops. Bull waves rising, bears pulling it back. Fibonacci levels, yeah, waiting to react. Fake gurus say they know what will happen only after the fact. If it was true, we'd all stack racks. Probabilities king, we playing the odds. They barnacles slowing down, new traders just start the pods. Stop loss tight, risk management is key. Successful traders learn the hard way, now have the highest degree. You can't control the wave.
Let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave. Crypto's a tsunami, it's wild, it's raw. Trading can be like a puzzle, 10,000 piece jigsaw. FOMO's a siren, trying to make us go deaf. But we stay patient, taking a deep breath. Charts our compass, price action our guide. Crossing the signals, we prepping to ride. No wave, no trade, we chilling on shore. Read each portfolios like stepping on a claymore. Bulls get cocky, bears cry in the rain. Emotional roller coaster, but we gripping the chain. Wait for the trade to ride the wave, no stress. We learning every day, that's how we finesse. You can't control the wave.
Let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave. Ocean don't care about your bags or your dreams. Waves keep crashing, gotta ride with our team.
Be patient, let the market decide. Wait for the trade, let it go.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
Probabilities king, we playing the odds. Fake gurus be barnacles, just start the pods. Slowing down, new traders watching their portfolio concave. We only have probabilities, you can't control the waves.
That's right, guys. You cannot control the waves. No matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you try. We can just ride the waves. Going up, let's do it. Let's going down, okay, let's go. In 3, 2, and 1. Bingo, bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time is your time, it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. That stuff's boring. I mean, if you can memorize the whole dictionary and thesaurus and Bible and everything else, and great, good for you. I can't. So I keep stuff simple. And if that resonates with you, great. You found the best channel ever, because I keep stuff very simple. And if you are unable to understand the simplicity that, or rather, if you're not able to understand my teachings, ask questions, because I will simplify it even further. Or you can just be a troll who just constantly just says a bunch of stuff, which is very funny. I think he wants me to make another song about him. I really do, because there's like, no way this dude could be that. There's no way he can breathe on his own or eat on his own. There's no way. I think he wants another song, but I did 2 songs about him already, so I don't know. Moving on. But I was thinking about it, though, because I think this guy wants another song. He just wants to be famous. It's okay. For the hourly time frame, oh, let's go to the daily. Let's go to the daily time frame, and let's see what do we have here. So let's go to this. What do we have? We have on the day performance. Okay. So let's see here. On the daily, we have up. I don't really see that too much in the market. Market looks kind of, from what I was looking at earlier, started doing a bunch of other stuff a few hours ago, but I don't know. We'll look at some of these coins, and if you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. We will check them out for you. But I did see this one. I just, for no reason, XTZ. Went to the moon, and were you watching it? I wasn't. It's Tezos or something. I believe it is. On the hourly time frame, stuff's going up right now. Now, this to me is a little odd, just based off of what Bitcoin's doing right now. Don't get trapped. I feel like this is a trap right now, and we'll go over that in just a moment. Let's go to the Fear and Greed Index. Fear and Greed Index, let's go ahead and refresh the page. Let us look at the crypto market. It is 74, 1% up on the greed. 1% up on the greed. Just catching up on the chat really quick. Hey, we got DDT in the house. What's up, DDT? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you guys greatly. Got Jesse in the house. Got Wix Wi-Fi 89 in the house as well. I got Dylan. Dylan, what's up, my man? What's going on? What's up, you guys are here. Here. Dylan says, Joe, my friend, apologies, but I have to get to bed early. Hey, yeah, man, crash out. I'm happy you were here. Thank you for smashing the like. Appreciate you. Yeah, definitely, get to rest. Get rest. Man, last night I didn't go to sleep till, man, I don't even know what time. 6, 7. I hate it. I think I'm gonna have to start taking sleeping medicine. I hate taking it because, well, it makes me go to sleep. Makes me feel really groggy, and I don't like it. But man, the past few weeks, it's been really, really bad. Really bad. So I might have to take it. And yes, I just did suck my teeth. All right. And oh man, chucks. But see here, thank you guys very much. All right. I think I'm gonna probably take some sleeping meds tonight. I don't like doing it. I don't like doing it. Joe, just take half. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I can take a quarter. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Boring stuff, I know, me, boring. 24-hour time frame, we have liquidations towards the bottom and towards the top. Pretty much, I mean, we're dead center. We are dead center. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. And on the 12-hour time frame, again, dead center. We have 21 million sitting at 11.682. Then we have 24.97 million sitting at 11.9123. Yeah. We're right in the middle. Are we going to go up or down? I don't know. No idea. All I know is that we cannot go up unless we break this level, there's no way, it's impossible. And it can't come down unless it breaks this level. So this is what I watch. This is why I trade level by level, because if it breaks this level, then we have a very high chance it'll come down. However, if it starts breaking this level, well, then the chances are greater. It only makes sense. I mean, this literally is common sense. We have a really high chance. Doesn't mean that it will, because there's a lot of times where we've seen it come up. We broke the levels going up. We go right to it and we come down. So it doesn't mean that it will do it right now. It just means that there's a very high possibility that it might once it starts. It's just common sense. So this is what I trade. I trade common sense. I really do. A lot of traders, they don't like the way I trade because it's too easy. It can't be that. Yes, it is. So here's the thought process. You know how some people trade off of the 200 SMA, whether it's the 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, or even the daily. So of course, the higher the time frame, the better it is, because you have the less chance of fake outs. However, you can still get fake outs. But on the lower time frames, the 1 minute, it could go up, down, up, down. Here's your 200 SMA, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And eventually it's going to find a direction, whether it goes up or down. Eventually. This is the same concept as far as my levels go. If it breaks a level to the top, okay. Hopefully breaks the next level to the top, okay. Then the next level to the top, okay. Comes down, but doesn't break this bottom level, awesome. So then, because it can still go up and down. And then we're continuing to break the levels to the top. Well, guess what? We found the direction. It's the same concept. I'm giving you the secret sauce, guys. There's no, if you want to add a bunch of indicators and point of controls, it's fine. But this is the price cannot go to your point of control unless it breaks my level. The price cannot go to your 200 SMA unless it breaks another level. So for me, I just simplify everything level by level. And then of course, the moving averages, hopefully it finds support on it. Hopefully, doesn't mean that it will, but there's a chance because that's the average of the candle body closes. Hopefully it'll find support on the POC, point of control, because that's where the most activity was at. Hopefully, it doesn't mean that it will, but hopefully we find a bounce. And if we don't, well, then we go down to the next level. Value area low, or 50 SMA or 200 SMA or whatever SMA it is, or another, let's say another large volume node. So again, what we're doing is we're doing this level by level, and that's how I trade. That's how I trade. Now, granted, I look at the overall process, the overall trend. You know, I don't just, level by level, on the 1 minute time frame. No, because that's ridiculous. I look at the overall trend. Okay, we have a greater chance of it going up. What I'm wanting to do is eventually I want it to go up, but could I ride the trend down to a potential bounce zone before it goes up? Sure, I wanted to. All right, so that's all I got. Melissa says hashtag alpha. Thank you, Melissa. Appreciate you. But when it comes down to it, it really is. If you just strip everything down, take away all that complicated stuff that you're learning from everybody else. And once you realize level by level, and you can see everything that everybody else is teaching, you cannot get to this area without breaking this level. That's how simple it can be. But a lot of people have difficulties wrapping their brain around it because, well, they need X, Y, and Z, and they need the money flow, and they need this and that, and they need the divergence, and they need... and then it's like, holy crap, you have like 18 things that say yes, 14 that say no, but your gut still says no, but 18 said yes, you're going to go with the 18. But then it goes down, and you're like, oh man, I knew it. My gut said no. Well, guess what I'm doing? Level. Simple. But some people, it's too easy the way what I do. It's too easy. So because it's easy, it's not sexy, So I was gonna go and do an analogy, but like no. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Going down the list. Liquidity. I can't say it. Liquidity. My tongue doesn't allow me. For those of you who don't know, I have a quarter of my tongue missing, thanks to my super sexy, hot ex-wife. She was a crazy one. But I can't say certain things. It took me a year and a half to pronounce my last name because I have a rolling R. And it took me a year and a half. It was nuts. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Going down the list. Let's see here. Melissa, thank you, Melissa, for being here. I see here, Darren Dusting says, complicated, but methodical. That's me. Yeah, for me, I mean, to me, when anybody, so let's go to the charts. For me, when anybody makes anything complicated, what they're doing is they're adding a bunch of variables. What do I mean by that? Well, if it breaks this, then this. But then if it breaks this, then this. And then if we come down here and we see this, or if the divergence is this, then this. And then if we come up here to the value area high, well then this and this. And then, so what you're literally doing, you're setting yourself to be correct. That's what you're doing. You're setting yourself up to be correct. So no matter which way it goes, because it's been made so complicated, that you're gonna be right. If it does this and it, okay, hey, I was right. You know, this was one of my 32 ways that it could go. Or if it comes down, well, this is one of my 32 ways that it could have gone down, and it worked, and I was right. Join my group, blah blah blah. Granted, DDT, I don't think he has a group, but you know, I'm just making a statement that just listen. Like if you were to, like if everybody here were to listen with their ears open and able to see everything that we do, like even I say, hey, it could do this or this, because I don't know what's going to happen. But if it does, well, then this is what I think might happen. But if I put a whole bunch of things, like, to me, it's just too much. Now, do I agree with some of the people? Yeah, sure. You know, if it breaks this level, our next level that it might go to is this one. If it breaks our POC, the next level, it's like, it just makes sense. Just like if it breaks this level, well, then there's a trend line. Well, it might come to the trend line. But if it breaks this level, well, then it might go to our other range that it was in. So, but the thing is, if it breaks this level, this is what I'm talking about. If it breaks this, okay, now we can start looking at this. But just because it broke this point of control, it doesn't mean that we're coming down here. It means that, okay, well, this is our chance so we can bounce. So what I'm doing is I'm giving you like a safety net, because this, some people, not all, but some people say, well, if it breaks this, it's going here. No, it can bounce here. Notice my words. It can, it might, chance, possible. Nobody knows. You know, there could be another trend line somewhere here where it bounces, you know, in this general area. So, but yeah, no, I don't make myself complicated, because when you make it complicated, it's really easy to, in my opinion, to be right. There's time like this one right here. I'm thinking it's going to go up. If not, come down, possibly bounce off of this bearish retest and then come down. You know, this was our decision point. Is it going to go up or down? But I'm leaning more towards possibly down if we get this bearish bounce, bearish retest. And look, it came down, bearish retest coming down, bearish retest again. I am thinking we're coming down. We're going to break this. This is what I'm thinking. Did we? Nope. Went sideways. So this was incorrect and this was incorrect. So I was wrong. Nothing wrong with being wrong, because again, I don't know what's going to happen. I just think of what might happen. But if I were to say, we could do this, or we could do this, or we could just go in this range, which I've identified, we could just go in this range, or we could do this, or we could do this, or we could do, it's like, how many ors are you going to put in this statement? There was a lot of times, and I'm going to check your comments in just a second. There's a lot of times where I would, well, this was in the old group that I was in. This group had a huge following, so many people in that group, and I would help the beginners, and I would tell them, you know, post your charts with your thought process. You know, don't just post, you know, really 2 lines. Don't do that. You know, let me know what you're thinking. Like, I'm going to enter here because of X, Y, and Z or whatever. And they would post, you know, enter, they would say buy the breakout or buy the retest. Or wait till the 200 SMA bounces, or if it breaks the 50 SMA, enter. Or they would give me like 6 ors. I was like, dude, that's too many ors. Like, you need to have a plan. Like, if you have all these ors, you're just waiting to see what happens, and then you're a replay millionaire. Oh yeah, definitely. It came up to this, and then they did this, and I told you. So I don't do that. Let's see here. What are y'all guys saying? Darren Dusting says, I'm not always correct, but I have a high hit rate because I trust my system and the method I use. Yes. Darren Dusting, I need you on this show, man. For me, I'm always looking for successful traders and the thought process that goes behind it. And if you're on my show, I can literally ask you questions as your thought process is happening. When you're on Billy Goatels, Givers Gain 111, I believe that's the name of it. I can't ask you questions because you're in the zone. You're on fire. You're doing your stuff. But like I can ask you questions, and same thing here. Like you can be on my show, And you can say, well, Joe, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know about your system here, because what if this and this? Oh man, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay. Maybe I need to redo my thought process. And then the same thing for you, as you're doing your thought process, I can pick your brains and go, why did you do that? Like, I don't understand. Oh, okay. Okay, well, that makes sense. I didn't think about that. Okay. So DDT, you're welcome to my show. I want you on my show. I want to pick your brain. I want you to pick my brain. And for me, it's all about growing. And I want to grow. I really, really do. And hopefully, and then you can do that money flow thing that you do. Because if you could make a video about it on your channel, and I'll be promoting the crap out of it. But we'll see. Let's see here. Darren, that's so mean. I'm assuming you're not always correct, but you have a high hit rate. Well, I mean, yeah, man. I mean, if you have like 20 different entries, I mean, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Let's see here. You can't win every trade, and that's true. You can't. See here. Random Trader, what's up, brother? I love this dude's picture. This picture is so... This right here is so funny. So here's a big dude. You know, he just won the lottery and he found love. How ironic, right? How ironic. Did y'all see I'm sure y'all have. I mean, it's popping up everywhere. It's like trending and everything else, where that CEO or whatever he is, I think a 1.6 billionaire, where he was cheating with the HR person. Let me know in the chat if you've heard about that. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you've heard about that. They were at a Coldplay concert and the kiss cam came on them. And of course the female, she covered her face in embarrassment, and then the guy, he just hid. So let me know if y'all saw that. Put a 1 in the chat. See here, DDT says, yeah, Billy Goat Tales is more just process and thoughts. Yeah. And I like it. Like, I like it more now than like 3 months ago, 4 months ago, because now I can see more of your thought process, because, you know, you're using the arrows, and, you know, you're, in my opinion, like, you're explaining a little bit better. I will say though, I get very offended. I get very offended for you. I get very offended because you're talking about, let's say something, and nobody's saying anything. Nobody's saying anything because you're on the wrong chart. And whenever you talk, I listen, because again, I want to learn from other traders. So I am like a hawk, and I see, you know, you're talking about something or whatever, and it's like, hey, he's not talking about that chart. And again, I don't know, it's because I'm so focused on what you're saying, but like, you'll talk for like 20, 30 seconds. I was like, and I'd say, hey, chart. And then you'll either realize it, or you'll see, or it's like, oh, the chart. But nobody is saying it. So that offends me. That offends me for you. So just give you a heads up, man. Like, I'm on your side. I whenever you talk, I listen. So I'll give you a heads up. All right, moving on. We got Road Dog in the house. What's up, Road Dog? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you. See here. I sometimes forget to switch charts, and it's, dude, you I wouldn't say you do it a lot, but you do it sometimes. For me, it's so funny. Like, when I'm watching other people, like, they'll do it more than you. I mean, you don't really do it as often, but it just offends me, because like, it's like, come on, guys, like, he's giving us alpha. Pay attention, please. But anyway, I try not to speak my mind too much on that, because, well, I don't want to offend people, and I do tend to offend people. It's just my nature, because I am very outspoken. I speak my mind. I'm an old man already. I don't care if you like me. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make you money. Plain and simple. I'm not here to make friends. Now, granted, hopefully I make friends along the way, but like, if I have something to say, I'd say it to your face, just like right now. Like, I get offended. I get offended for you. And I even put it on the last one too. It's like, is nobody paying attention? Oh man, I was upset. because you're giving alpha, and I'm not gonna lie, I was upset. I was like, is nobody paying attention? Is nobody watching? Like, come on. Anyway, yeah, appreciate the feedback. Oh yeah, definitely, man. Like I said, like when you talk, I listen. It's like, okay, what is it? Like, because I want to see what you're seeing. And there's sometimes where I do, sometimes where I don't. And it's like, why don't I? So I break it down for myself. I was like, oh, I didn't. Okay, well, I mean, that makes sense. You know, this and okay, get it. But yeah. All right, moving on. But yeah, man, I want you on my show. I want you on my show. I want to pick your brain, dude. I want to pick your brain. I want to see. I want to be able to get more of your thought process, because for me, it's very important thought process. All right, so let's go ahead and get on with this show. Joe, you talk too much. Yeah, I love the chat. The chat is super crazy. I love the chats, and there's sometimes too, I'm not gonna lie, there's sometimes too where I'll get caught up in the chat, and like Piper will be talking or whatever, and I'm just in the chat, you know, and on the Piper Academy show, and there's like, oh crap, he said something important, so I got to rewind it. So I'm guilty of that too. All right, so let's go and get started, guys. I know we've been talking forever now. Let's see here. Bitcoin 30-minute time frame. Why do I have it in the 30-minute time frame? Well, because when we had the breaking news, the Genius Act is in law, and put into law. That was right here. Went up, came down, came down. I'm pretty sure a lot of people were longing very high leverage. What drawback was this? I don't even know what the drawback was. From here to here. Okay, maybe. So if they were doing like a 75x leverage, they might have gotten liquidated. But price came down, then it came up, doing very boring, being very boring, coming up here into our zone. Wait, now it's kind of looking okay, looking a little sexy. Let's see if we can break out. Hopefully have this as support. Couldn't do it, just in our very boring zone. So right now, if you have the Bollinger Bands, you would see that the Bollinger Bands are very tight, but I don't need the Bollinger Bands to tell me that there's very little pivots. I can see it. Can you see it? I don't need indicators to tell me all this stuff. I can see that we are very, very tight. We're not moving. There's no pivots. There's not like up, down, sideways. Boring. Now, sometimes when it gets boring, I have the tendency to say, oh, well, we might roll over. We break this, we might roll over to this and then continue rolling over. However, the last two times where I saw it, no, wait, last three times that I saw it very boring, I thought it was going to roll over. Two of those three times, it went up. One of them, it went down. So I don't like those odds. I would have liked to have 3 for 3, but one of them, it did come down. The other two, it went up. So I was again wrong on that. And one thing for me, I'll tell you if I'm wrong, because I have nothing to sell you. Nothing to sell you. So let's go ahead and hide all this crap. And let's just look at this. Now, if I had something to sell you, I would not be as honest. I'd still be honest, but not as honest. So right now, the price was here when we did this. And I have the fixed range volume profile from here all the way over. And then I have it from here, the start of this small range, which now includes this bigger range, larger range. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this. I see the little handle. I'm going to bring it out. It's going to adjust this. I'm going to click on this one. It brings out the little handle. I'm going to go in. I'm going to swing it all the way over. Now, our point of controls have adjusted. Our value area highs have adjusted. And so what I use these as like range, like a little zone. And then now we have value area low with a very tight range or zone. Before it was just right at the same spot. So what can we see about this price action? Let's see here. We can see, and let's go ahead and let's do a little box. Let's do a box. So this is going to be our box, and we'll do this one. We'll do this one in, I kind of don't want to do it in red, but I'm going to do it in red. This is going to just show us our POC. Then this one is going to show us our value area high. So we're getting a little fancy with it. And this one will be green for value area high. And then this one, I'm not going to do a zone. I'm just going to do this right here. I'm going to hold down shift, bring it over here. And then this one's going to be blue. Get out of here. So let's go to this one, blue. And this is my value area low. There we go. So now what I can do is I can go ahead and hide this. I don't like my charts messy. So let's go hide in this one. Let's go ahead and hide this one. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. And now what we're doing is we're just kind of zooming out and seeing what could potentially happen. Now, based off of this, and I would like to do it, I should do it from here. But if I were to go to a higher time frame, so when you go to a higher time frame, you reduce all the ups and downs, you reduce all the noise. So on the daily, so what's the difference between doing a fib retracement on the daily from maybe a 4-hour or so? So here is where it goes sideways, and then I call this the boom. Sideways, boom. I want to go at the beginning of the boom, the lowest part of the sideways. And I believe that's the lowest part. Oh, this is the lowest part. Okay, lowest part of the sideways before the boom. So here, this would be the lowest part. If I go to a higher time frame, let's say a weekly, then I wouldn't be able to use this. And let me just show you. This is where I would go if I pull it from the weekly. So what's the difference between pull it from the weekly, before the boom, to a daily before the boom, or a 4-hour? A 4-hour would be the same area. It's basically the gaps between these levels. The higher the time frame, the larger the gaps. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me get some more. All right, very good. Let's see here. All right, so I'm looking at this. I do like this. We did come down. So on this run up, we came down to 3.2 and then broke it almost to 0.5, which is fine. And then we came up. We broke this level, which I don't like, but it's fine as long as we don't break this level. So the main levels I'm looking for right now at this moment, magnitude is on. I do not want it to break 116. We can just call it 116,400. I don't want it to break this level. Breaks this level, danger. Because now what we're doing is we're possibly, don't know. I'm just going to give you the overall thought process. If we do roll over, we break this level, we could potentially go into the golden pocket, hopefully bounce this trend line. This orange trend line is so important. We must bounce here. Now, granted, am I saying we will? No. I'm saying we must in order to remain bullish. This is so key. It's ridiculous. Then maybe a bounce, then something like this. Let's go. And then now we're traveling here for a bit and maybe even break out. But this is from our first cycle to our second cycle, these trend lines, candle wicks to candle bodies, or wick to wick, body to body. That's how I did this. And this is extremely important. I cannot stress that enough. These trend lines are crucial. And we need to bounce here. If we break this, this is now a bull trap. And now we're looking at coming down all the way, maybe to this next zone. This is our second cycle. And we may go into this zone. But I'm not worried about this until we break this. Once again, level by level. We break this, okay, I'm looking for a bounce here. We don't get a bounce here, okay, more than likely we're gonna get, now let's say if it goes down. If it goes down, let's say it does all this number and it fixes out, we think we're gonna go up and then it does this number. Bloop. And then now we start ranging in here for a little bit before bloop. And every time we're thinking, oh, we're gonna break up, we're going up. This is it, moon mission, let's go. And then we come down some more. So this to me, the market structure, which is a part of my level by level trading style, is extremely important. And we just need to treat every level for what it is. And it's a level where it could possibly bounce or get rejected from. So this is what I'm thinking. One of the other people I watched, they said it's going to come down to like 113 or something. I said, well, you know, it could, but first it has to break this right here, 117.4, and then break this. And to me, this one's more important, just because this was the last major drop. So that's what I'm thinking. Who's in here, guys? Who is in here? Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know you are here. Put a 1 in the chat. I greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all. Let's see here. WixY589 says, we like unhinged charts. LOL. Yeah, for me, if unhinged means like a whole bunch of levels, I don't like that. Because you're going to be right. You know, I would rather do something like this. So this is my thought. This is my macro. I'm not saying that it's going to do this. I'm saying that if we do break this, you know, we're looking for a bounce here. You know, hopefully we find a bounce here. But as we can see, I'm trying to, I mean, we have the low volume, we have a low volume node for sure. We have fair value gaps in here, depending on the time frame you're doing. Am I saying that it's going to go to a fair value gap or an order block? Or, no, I mean, it's just, if we break this level, more than likely we'll hopefully bounce here. This is my last resort. It really is. In order for us to stay bullish, you know, I was saying, you know, this is my bullish zone, as you know, when we were like around here, like what I want to see is a break above this, and then first to stay here. You know, if can it come down? Yeah, sure. What do I think is going to happen right now? Looking very weak. Looks like it wants to roll over on the 4-hour time frame. Let's throw some indicators on here. No divergence that I see. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame. 1 hour went up, down, higher high, good. Came down to here, which is fine. Like this is fine. Up, down, and now it's kind of like losing its momentum. Don't see anything here. Let's go 15-minute time frame. That was looking boring. Looking very boring. Like all this boring. There's no down, up, down. It's just boring. And if y'all been watching me for a while, this stuff right here, I don't like. This stuff right here, I don't like. I like this, up, down, up, down, up, down. I like this. But when it does this, or this, or this, I don't like. Okay. Let's see here. A bingo and a bango. K Diggity says, busy in the kitchen. Man, I need to cook. I really do. I hate cooking. Matter of fact, I'm actually thinking about what to get for dinner. I hate cooking though. Like I really hate it. I hate it so much that I'm thinking about getting married again. Yep, that's right. I said it. Joe, you a male chauvinist pig. No. She can also do my laundry. Joe. And clean. Joe. Well, if I'm paying all the bills, that's what she does. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Just saying. Yeah, I can go into a whole rant. I can go into a whole rant, but I won't do it. I won't do it. Let's see here. What can we say? To me, it looks boring. It looks really boring. It's really boring. I tell you what, though, if someone would pay all my bills, I would cook for them. I would take up cooking lessons. I would wash their clothes. I'd make sure they had dinner when they came home. Because guess what? I'm living for free. Yeah, I'm not a male chauvinist pig. Like, if the roles were reversed and the female made all the money, guess what? Do you want me to take you a lunch, freshly cooked lunch, so you don't have to put it in the refrigerator or microwave it? I will drive it to your work every single day. I don't care. Guess what? It takes me an hour to clean the house, and I do nothing the rest of the day but watch Oprah and Days of Our Lives. Joe, you old. What do you mean? They don't have Days of Our Lives. Really? How do you know? No, I don't even know. But man, you can't pick up the kids from school and this, man, get out of here. Yeah, pay for me, pay for my life. I'll do it. Shoot. Man, you be waking up to massages, going to sleep with massages. Guess what? I'm living for free. Oh my gosh. But if I say that to a woman, oh, I'm a male chauvinist pig because, they shouldn't have to do that. And the men should, I say, man, get out of here. I do it. I'll wash your clothes. Man. Anyway, moving on. Right now, let me know if that's facts, guys. Let me know if that's facts. Females and males. Let me know if it's facts. If I'm just dumb, let me know. I think it's facts. Shoot. And I don't even care if, other guys, oh, you're a stay-at-home dad or you're a stay-at-home husband. Yeah, and what? I got time to go drive my car or go clean my car or go fix my car or, you do it on the weekend. I do it when I'm not cleaning the house. Takes me an hour. I'm in the yard. I'm doing the yard, man. The yard's like the best yard in the county or whatever. It's the healthiest, greenest grass. Guess what? I'm walking out there every single day with my golf shoes or my cleats, aerating the whole freaking thing. Yeah, I'm not paying Juan or Jose or anybody to do that for me. I'm doing it because I love it. Shoot, man. I love it. DDT says, my wife is like that. My one friend is like that. His wife earns and he sorts the house, kids, etc. Nothing wrong with that. Amen, brother. Amen. Dude, he won. He won in life. He beat the Matrix. In my eyes, he was the champ. Dude's the winner. Don't let Andrew Tate hear you say that. But in my eyes, dude won. He won the game of life. Yeah, he did, in my opinion. All right. So Bitcoin, in my opinion, is not looking strong. Now, granted, I've said this 3 times, and 2 of them I was wrong because I thought we were going to go down. In order for us to go down, I am watching for this level to break. Again, level by level. I'm watching for 117,668 to break. If it does break, oh, this is my key levels. Like, what am I looking at? So if it does break, my next level will be this. And again, the smaller time frames. Which way do I think it's going to go? I don't know, guys. Now, one thing that I like doing is I like giving you a plan A, plan B. And it's funny too, the troller, I really do think he wants me to make another song about him. But the troller, he's, oh, you don't even know what you're doing, blah, blah. No, like right here, it's too, there's not a defined market structure for me to go. Could I say up and be wrong? Sure. Could I say up and be right and say, look, guys, I told you, join my group? Yeah, of course. But I just don't know. To me, it looks weak. Let me get rid of this. Let me read some of your comments. See here. As long as people are both pulling their weight in the relationship, it's all good. 100%. 100%. Like if you have a dude who works, pays the bills, comes home, sits on the couch, drinks beer, doesn't participate in, with the kids or helping set up for dinner or helping in the kitchen if there needs to be help. Sometimes the wives don't like that. Or helping with chores or doing something. If he's just, here's money, I did my part, I'm going to sit down. That's not cool. It's just like the female going, taking care of only her kids and then doing nothing for her man. That's not cool. So I agree 100%. It has to be a give and take. Like, this is what I bring to a relationship. You know, you do this, you reciprocate in something, but it cannot be, you know, to where the man just, you know, here's the bills, I paid the bills, I'm gonna sit down. No, man, like, talk to your kids, talk to your wife, do something, show some effort in the relationship. Like, you have to. I mean, if not, man, like, she'll be cheating on you really quick, like really quick. Let's see here. She doesn't emasculate him at all, but he covers a lot at home because she earns and works hard. Yeah. And that's another thing too. Like, for the females, like, one thing that we need as a male is to be elevated. We need to be talked good about. When, you know, he's with his buddies, you know, you be a little bit more flirtatious with him, and then his buddies will be like, damn, dude, you're doing something right, you know, or man, you got like that. You know, his friends are going to envy him, and he's going to treat you even better because, like, oh, babe, thanks, man. Like my friends, they were talking about that the whole week, like how you know, just started massaging me, or, you know, brought me a beer, I didn't even ask for it, or, you know, brought my friends drinks or whatever, because I mean, that elevates him by leaps and bounds. And better believe it, guess what he's going to do? He's going to want to keep that going. He'll start giving you foot massages and start, you know, maybe even sending you surprise flowers at work. Ooh, girl, you doing something right. And, ooh, what did he do wrong, girl? Why did I make that voice? Well, you know, but everybody's going to be talking. It's like, and then guess what? She's going to be happy when she comes. It's, you have to do stuff. You have to do stuff. Yeah. It'd be funny too. No, I'm not getting stories. Let's go down the list. Let's see here. That's a good balance there. They're doing, yeah. Yep, equal. We gotta support each other, 100%. OG1, what's up, brother? What's going on? Just talking about life. Let's see here. But in reference to Wick's wife says, preach it, yeah. And so, like, the older you get, the more of, you know, relationships and marriages and all the other good stuff. Joe, how many have you been in? I've been too many. But like all this stuff, like you learn from your mistakes and everything else. But I mean, it's so true. It's so true. Like, man, my first marriage, whew, man, that was a huge mistake. I was young and dumb. Huge mistake, man. I'm glad I got out of that. Good Lord. And then she wanted kids on top of that. Man, I'd be living in the ghetto. 100% in the ghetto. But she knew it was over when she wanted me to go to the service, the army, to be a nurse. And lo and behold, I became a nurse. That's so funny. It's ironic. But she wanted me to go into the army to be a nurse. And she just kept on pressing me. And I told her straight up, I said, listen, looked her dead in the eyes. I said, you are not worth dying for. That's when you saw her light bulb turn on. Like, literally, I saw it in her eyes. They got a little bit bigger, and like you could see, like, oh, the light turned on. And then shortly thereafter, we got a divorce. Live and learn, right? And then I ended up being a nurse, a registered nurse, which was pretty cool. Yeah. But, and everything happens in your life for a reason too. Like all your just wins and fails and work related stuff and relationships and jobs and just everything. I mean, you would not be where you're at if that didn't happen. So, I mean, everything happens for a reason. All right, moving on. Joe, give us a reason to enter the trade. All right, fine. So we have a higher low, which is good. We need to break this, which we all know. Right now, we're in the zone of the point of control. What do I think? Man, there's really nothing to go on right here. maybe let's see this. Let's see if this happens. And now one thing I do like, I like using my path tool. And when they play out, man, sometimes they play out to the T. Sometimes they're completely wrong. But let's say we come up here. We break out of our point of control. We come up here. We don't necessarily break the high, but we come back down into the middle of the point of control. And then now we break up to do this, to come down to do this. And we are the weekend. Let's go up here. Do that. Now, of course, the troller that I have really gets frustrated with when I do all these arrows. But again, I don't like, dude, like has to have a helmet, and there's no way he can survive on his own. Like the mama bird has to be feeding him. There's no way he can eat on his own or breathe on his own. To like, there's no way he can survive in life, because like I'm telling people, I do not know where the market. I don't know the direction that it's going to go. I don't know. But if I had to guess, and that's what this is, I would guess it would do this. And there are some times where I am spot on. However, the troller will never see the stuff that I do right. They'll only say, oh, well, you're doing too many, it can do this. Like, here's the thing. If it breaks this level, I think it'll come up here. If it doesn't break this level, this is now invalid. It's as easy as that. Now, if it comes down and it comes up again and it breaks this high or this level, well, then now this is valid again. Like, this is how easy the thought process that I have is. However, if you're somebody who's, mom gives them peanut butter jelly sandwiches and, tells them not to wet the bed again and don't worry, go outside. The bright thing is the sun. The girlfriend that you have on the internet, it's a man, a fat man at that. If you're that person, then you're not going to understand all this stuff. But what I'm showing you is I'm saying, and there's no way I can be even more clear. I don't know which way the price is going to go. This is what I think might happen. And I'm giving you like where I think it might pivot. So to me, this is more than what most people do. Most people buy the breakout, buy the retest, blah, blah. This is what I think might happen. So if it does pull back, you don't freak out. And then it pulls like this. Oh, okay, cool. And then it goes up. Oh, okay. So give you a heads up. Let's see here. Where's the music? Oh, I didn't even think y'all could hear the music. I can never hear the. I don't know if y'all have like excellent ears, but I can never hear this music. Like I hear it barely a little bit, but I can never hear it. And then y'all say, "Oh, it's too loud. Take off your headphones. Take off your headphones." We got Meet Damien in the house. Meet Damien. I caught a little bit of his show. He had a show earlier today. Definitely, of course, if I have admins in here, please put Meet Damien's info in the chat. But I caught the last part of Meet Damien's show. I just got super busy, man. But again, great show, Meet Damien. Check him out. He has different ways of teaching different things that he looks at. So definitely follow him. And what you want to do is you don't want to be in an echo chamber. You don't want to follow somebody who says the exact same thing your other mentor just said. So just kind of give you a heads up. All right, moving on. See here, where's the music? So I just put it on, so hopefully y'all can hear it. See here. See here. Let's see here. Jim says that fat man can talk dirty, though talented. Yes indeed. But I think he's just trolling me because I have two trollers. I had three, but one of them stopped trolling me about a year ago. But I have two trollers, and one of them, man, he's going full blast. But I think it's because I'm making songs about him, and it's like, hey, mom, I'm famous. You see, I do have friends. Son, they're talking bad about you, but they're talking about me, mom. I'm famous. So, but man, he's been going hard the last like 2 days. And some of the stuff he says, like, oh man, he's just trying to get a rise. But like, I laugh at it, and like we all laugh at it. It's funny, but I think he wants me to do another. Joe, you're cracking me up, man. Oh, awesome. I've got no music on the background. All right, so I just put music on. So hopefully you can hear it. Let's see here. Any coins, guys? Okay, we just got some coins listed. Any coins? If so, we'll take like 2 or 3 more, and then that's it. Let's see here. Let's do AI16Z and Arrow. So I'm actually looking at those. We were looking at Velodrome. We actually entered it thinking it was going to come down, and it did. But then the market came down too. Very low market cap. But let's do that one, and let's do Velodrome Finance. Velodrome. And then, so this one will be, if we have time, altcoin pull to 5x, LOL. Hey, there you go. Now, granted, can you make money on these coins? Sure, but it's very, very iffy. All right, so let's go here. And let's go to YouTube. That way I don't show you any of the secrets. All right, so we'll do Velvet. Thank you, man. And I don't know how to say your name. Adi, I'm guessing. No, Adil. I think it's Adil. I don't know. So let's go to the first one, AI16Z, AI16Z. We're looking at this. It looks good. I like it. Looks really good. Let's go and delete all of our old drawings. 20 drawings down the drain. Let's go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we can see that we did have a really nice pullback. Potentially the bottom, potentially, giving us another opportunity to hopefully enter the trade and ride it up. This is our zone that I do see. Yeah, I'll call this our zone. So right now I'm looking for a bounce. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. OP on Binance. All right, very good. So OP on Binance. Okay, we got Link. Aave. I love Aave. I love Link too, but it's so sad they're not doing anything. Okay, Joe. What how you pronounce his name? Seems right to me. Yeah, I think so. Ideal. I think so. All right, so no more requests. No more requests. We're gonna be doing rapid fire. So rapid fire, no more requests. Right now, this looks fire. Came down here. This is where I would think that it might come down to, right in this area, based off of this, not because of where it's at, but based off of this. I would hope that it come down to about this. Perfect. I like it. We also have no divergence. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame. On the 1-hour time frame, we have come up quite a bit. Let's go ahead and see the amount that's come up. 6%. That's it. This is beautiful. Meet Damien. Thank you, Meet Damien. Hey, Meet Damien gets a round of applause. Looks great. I love it. This is gonna be a setup, guys. So get ready. It's not ready right now, but get ready. This is gonna be a setup. So the 1-hour time frame, I absolutely love this. Let's go and do our magnet tool. Always have the magnet tool on when you're doing your levels. This is the level it needs to break, 0.1724. Right now, we did do a lower low, which is okay. What I'm looking for is a higher high, then a lower, and then a higher low. So what I'm looking for is something like this. Let's see here. We're right at resistance, but if it does come up, for us to come up to about here, then come down about here. Now, bear's going to kind of freak out because we're underneath our support. Let's see here. And then we start doing this. This is what I'm looking at. Now, if we pull back from here, this is the zone I'm looking for a potential bounce. Make sure magnet tool's on. Catching the candle bodies. This is what I'm looking for a bounce. So if we pull back, I'm looking for a bounce here and then this. If we do come up, I'm looking for a bounce to come down to about this area. If not, maybe here. That's what I'm looking at. I like this one a lot. I'm trying to look for reasons why I don't like it, and I don't see any. Let's go ahead and do, let's say we enter, let's say right here. Oh man, get out of here. It's beautiful. Shoot, man, we can even put it down here. No, I don't know if I want to, because I'm afraid if it loses this, it'll continue coming down. So let's just do it right here. Let's just call it 9%. No, I want it to slow though. Now, granted, let me double check the market cap on this. AI 16Z. Yeah, very small market cap. So I wanted to put this tighter, the stop loss up like here, but this can move very fast. Let me get some water real quick. Very fast. Now, of course, the reason it can move fast is, well, low market cap, but it needs people buying and selling. So I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. So as far as the target scope, I'm looking for, okay, almost a 2-to-1. You know what? AI 16Z, so that I don't have to chart it again. I'm going to do this for my group. So I actually have an alert up here. This is for the VIP, just kind of showing them what I'm looking at. I've already, identified all these levels. This is one that I am looking at. I have my alert right here so that if we do get alerted, we can actually enter the trade. But, if we can get it down here, what's the, from here to here? So it's 20% difference. So I like it. So let me go ahead and chart it here. And I'm actually going to give this to the group. So this is a VIP chart, guys. VIP chart. VIP charts. There's so much for it being fast, Joe. I know. Calm down. Okay. All right, and it's right here. Let me bring up the chat again. Keep going talking. Okay, got all the coins. All right, very good. All right, put a 1 in the chat, guys. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know you're here. Put a 1 in the chat. I'm liking this a lot. Now, what I actually do is I'll do something like this. Too much on my chart. So I'll just get this and I'll move it here. 4-hour time frame. I like it. Very bottom of the, even if this, became a range. I mean, in a sense, it is kind of. To me, this looks strong. And I do my stop loss. I just go. I'll do 10. Stop loss. Copy. Paste. And then for my target, and again, very low market cap coin, 20 already. target. First one will be like a 101. Well, because it's such a low market cap, I don't want to do a low 101. Like this thing can move. We'll do a 4-1. We'll do a 2-1. I don't want to get too greedy, and the market can change it. We'll do it right here. 2.5 to 1. I do like this. So this is target, and then copy, paste, target, and the next one. Yeah, I think this one looks really solid. Same thing. Copy. Okay. Put some water. That was ice. Holy moly. Okay. So now let's look at our actual entry now. So this is what we're more than likely going to do. Very small markup. Now let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Oh wait, on the 4 hour, did I see anything? I'm looking for divergence. On the 1 hour, if we pull back, we might pull back to here. Really nothing. So let me do 2 methods. Man, I'm just overthinking this. That's what I think. So I'd enter now, and then I have a lower entry. Right here. That's what I do. And then the target will be a 2-1. Well, those are the targets. But this will be the setup right here. I like it. Oh. Let's see here. AI 16Z. As shown on live stream. I will post with more info. And this one, I'm gonna say enter now. And then lower entry 0.1664, stop loss 0.1544. And then I'll put the targets on that. Like the stop loss is the most important. Like I'm really big on risk management. So I'll do this. And then I'll actually enter this trade too. And so here, AI16Z. And for this one, if you're gonna do leverage like a 2x, for me, I have 3x on my thing. I'll do a 2x. 2x. And let me put the lower entry in first, 0.1544 for my stop loss. I always do my stop loss first. I always put in my stop loss first. And now my lower entry, just in case it goes down as I'm talking, 0.1664. So my lower entry is 0.1664. My stop loss is 0.1544. I'm only going to risk 0.5% of my portfolio. So I'm going to move the slider bar over and I see it. Okay, so I'm going to go long, confirm. And now I'm going to do my stop loss for this current order, 0.1544. And I'm only going to risk 0.5%. So a total of 1% of my portfolio at current price. And I'm going to go long and say confirm. So now I'm in the trade. So just confirm that I am in the trade. This is me showing you that I just got in right here. I do expect it to go down, but if it goes down, here's my lower entry. Why would I enter now thinking that it's going to go down? Well, because I don't know, it could go up from here. And if it does go up and I was expected to go down and my lower entry didn't hit, well, guess what? I'm at least in the trade right now. But I only put a little bit in here. I put more down here. So hopefully if it does come down, I'm in the trade. All right, moving on. So this one, we just entered. Okay. All right, so the next one's gonna be fast. Next one's gonna be fast. See, what am I doing? So right now it is coming down. That's fine. Oh, but this one, it's different from what because we dug in a little deeper. We got Mr. T in the house. What's up, Mr. T? Appreciate you, man, being here. KTA, Joe. Don't know what that is. Is that another chart? Because if not, we're already at our max. But if you really want it, I'll do it for you since you are one of my admins and you help out a whole bunch. So now let's look at Aero Drone Finance. Gonna be quick. Okay, right now it's losing the level. So let's go ahead and delete all of our 14 drawings and get out of here, 14 drawings. Let's see what we got here. It's looking pretty strong. I do think that, here's my thought process. I think that right now is a good time to enter coins that you've been wanting. You know, could they go lower? Sure. But pretty soon they're going to go up. And when they go up, they're going to move very, very fast. Mark my words. This is what I think. So if you like Link or Aerodrome Finance or Velodrome or Hype, whatever it is, what I would recommend, not financial advice, put some money in now, expecting it to drop 30%, put a lower bid at 30%. And, you know, if it comes down and we're there at your 30% area for maybe a few weeks, and then it goes down even lower, you know, we are at the very edge of the cliff. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like we're about to jump off the diving board. Like it's gonna get nuts. And when it does, it's gonna happen very fast. So this is my recommendation. That's what I would do. Not financial advice. All right, moving on. Up, down, up, down, up. I do think it's gonna come down to maybe here. Possible. Probably 0.791 area. That is something like this. Possible. Let's see here. So for this one, what I would do is I would definitely wait for the break of this zone actually. And I would set an alert, and I'm actually going to set the alert for, let's say, about right here. So set the alert, and I'm actually going to set it as well. And what I want to do is I want to see a 4-hour candle close. Fine, I'll just do it above here. Above this. You can close in the zone, it's fine. Just because we have this area too, and there's a lot of support right here. Normally I wouldn't say in the zone, normally I'll say above it, but I think here it'll be okay. Just because we're gonna start getting bullish, in my opinion. So here I would definitely wait, set the alert at 1.0837. Then, so okay, so you do want me to see it, okay. Then we may come down here. If we come down here, what we could do is we could enter the trade here, expect something like this. Boop. I like it. Let us do Velvet. Oh, before we do that, let's put this on our watch list. Rapid fire. Let's do some Velvet. Okay. Don't like it. Joe, how can you say that? Well, it's a brand new coin. It got released and it dumped. And then, well, let's just look at the regular Velvet. Okay. This is way different than the futures. Way different. Okay. Bullish divergence possible. If it comes lower and breaks this, then it's no longer bullish divergence. Got released 9 days ago. I don't know, man. Let's look it up. We got to look it up. Velvet. Joe, what happened to rapid fire? I don't know. You tell me. Velvet got released 9 days ago. Market cap is 17 million. So this one you can make a crap load of money, or you can lose all your money. 17 million market cap. Max supply 1 billion. And got almost 250 million circulating. Probably airdrop. I don't know. Let's see, where can you buy it at? Mexi, KuCoin. Okay, so they got exchanges. So that's good. What is it? It is an AI, of course. DeFi. I like it. DeFi AI. Okay. AI. BNB chain. Very cheap fees. Got it. DeFi 2.0. Okay. Let's go to the website. On their website, trade smarter with AI. I don't know about that. But this will get a lot of people, new people. Because like, oh, I don't know how to trade, but AI will trade for me. So be careful. Trade smarter with AI and grow your crypto portfolio. Straight off the bat, I don't like their ethics, integrity. I don't like it. It's a very sleazy way, in my opinion, to get people to buy your token. But does that mean that, you know, it can't make you money? No, it can make you money. It can make you a lot of money, especially with new traders coming into the market. Oh man, I don't know how to trade. AI is going to do it for me. This is great. I think it's just sleazy. But I mean, it can make a lot of money. So it's an actual trading platform. I like that. That's a plus. This is a -1. Personal preference due to my ethics, integrity, morals. This is a +1. You know, it makes it really easy to trade. I like that. So it's a DEX. I don't remember it showing DEX on there. DeFi. Spot the next big gainer and trends. Discover. Okay, this is a +10. If it can do this. Grow your portfolio and let others join. Let AI agents work in hedge funds for you. I'd be afraid of this. Okay. I like it. I don't like their ethics, integrity, but I like what they're doing. Start growing your DeFi portfolio today. Okay, I'm in. And it's small market cap coin. I like it. I like it. All right. So looking at this, let's go back to the chat. See here. It says win with ease right there. Yeah. I don't, the integrity. I don't like their integrity. And they work for me. Sounds nice and they work for me. Thanks. All right, so Velvet, can we make money off of this coin? Sure, why not? We do have a trend line that it's right at. So let's kind of break it down a little bit. Let's go to a 1 hour time frame just so we can see a little bit more. Let's see a little bit more. Ooh. Joe, why did you do that? All right. So let's go from here to here because I broke it. I did not think that it broke it, but it did. So it broke the level. For me, what I would do is I would keep my eye on this one. I do like it. I like the fact that they're going to get a lot of newbies in. They're going to, and that's how we're going to make money. And Joe, you're just talking about ethics, integrity, morals, blah, blah. Scammer. Well, this is how we're going to make money. We're going to make money off of them. And that really sucks because that's how people made money off of us. People were millionaires because of us. Oh, it went up 89%. Well, let me buy it. Not knowing anything. So here is our zone. I do like this. What I would do is I would actually set an alert. I would set an alert way up here because I want to make sure that it finds support above this zone. And thank you for letting us know about this coin. And it was that new person, the one that had difficulty saying their name. If they're still here, let me know. But yeah, I mean, I like it. So what I would need to do in order for us to actually enter this trade, this one, I'm going to have to say a 4 hour due to these wicks. Lots of, but it sells really fast though. I mean, it's a low market cap coin. So I would need the 4 hour candle to close above this zone. If it goes in the zone, I'm worried. It had to be above the zone, 0.06543. And then we could enter. But I do like it. Okay, moving on. Let's do link really fast. I know we're already above or over our time. I go over my time too much. Talk too much. Yes, I do. I do too many life stories. But that's what happens when you get old. You do a lot of life stories. Daily. I'm liking it. Here, I was thinking it was going to come down, then go up, and it went up. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. Let's go ahead and remove 16 drawings. Make sure the magnet tool is on. Let's go over here. Link's been just taking off. I would really like to see Link pull back. I don't think that it will pull back to the area that I would like it to pull back. I would really like it to pull back using the fib retracement tool. Now, here's the thing. I don't know. I like saying certain things when certain people are here, but you know, I always say this a lot of times. But I would like to see this pull back to, let's say, around here. Who's here, guys? Who's here? Put a one in the chat. Like that. I would like that. Do I think you can go from here? Sure. But I don't want to enter on this impulsive move or this leg up. I want to enter off of the pullback. So let's just say this did go up some more and it went up and up and up and up and up and up. Am I entering? No. Joe, you're missing out. It's okay. Then it pulls back and then it pulls back to, let's say, here. And then it starts going up and then down and then up and it breaks this level. Now I'm entering. But Joe, you missed out on all these gains. No, I'm reducing my risk. That's what I'm doing. But if you want, if you believe in Link, and I do, and you had an extra, amount of money, I would definitely recommend, if this is a long-term hold, enter now. Not financial advice, enter now. If it does pull back 15, 20%, great, put more money in. Because now is the time to be doing this because, well, in say 4 or 5 months from now, that's when we need to be cashing out. So I'll give you a heads up. All right, hold on. Let us look to see what we got. We got John in the house. What's up, John? John 316 in the house. Can we look at ZB? Yes, and then no more after this. No more after this because we're actually over our time. We're over our time, but we can do those really quick for you. So this is what I would like to see. If you're investing, now is the best time. If it pulls back 20, 30%, add to it. But for a trade, I would wait for the pullback. So let's go Ave. Hopefully that helps. Let's go Ave. Put this at the bottom. Ave. Okay, so for Ave, let's go to the day. Oh, we're on the daily. Let's go here. We had our alert set and went up, went down. Thanks, show. You got it. Okay, I would like to see a retrace. Same thing with this one. I mean, it did a really nice run up. Right now, it's approaching our level of support that I do believe will break on the daily. I do think that we're going to come down to about here. So this is what I'm thinking that might happen. Again, I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is what could potentially happen. So this is what I'm looking for right here. And then I don't think this will happen, but I have to put it on here just in case. But this I do think will happen. So this will be my A, and then this one will be my B. Okay, but this one's, it needs to do the pullback. And granted, could you enter right now? Sure, you could. Just know that because we've been going up, there's a really high chance that we're gonna come down. And it looks like that's what we're doing right now. Plus with Bitcoin. So I would expect to come down to about 284 before maybe getting rejected coming up. Let's see here, making some roast beef. Yo, man, that's so good. Roast beef. I haven't had that in years. Maybe I should get that. It's pretty expensive though. There's a barbecue place like literally right down the road. Man, I haven't had barbecue in a while too. Oh, I don't want to do it. It's either that or groceries. Like really good barbecue food that I could eat for like 2-3 days, or groceries for the week. Oh, instant gratification, delayed. Oh, I don't know. I'll probably flip a quarter. Brisket, man, dirt cheap at the store, then slow cook it for a day. Oh my gosh, day and a half. Okay, diggity, my man. And be ready for tomorrow night for dinner. Dang. Now, Joe, whole brisket at the store are $5 a pound. Wow. You got to cut it up, make it away, bulk meals. Man, you're so smart. I'm so lazy. I'm so lazy. Man. Crock pot is $20, yeah. Groceries. Groceries are boring though, because you gotta go shop for the groceries, then you gotta unload the groceries, put it away, then per meal you have to spend 20 minutes prepping it or cooking it or whatever, when you can just go and get it. But then you spend way more. I don't, dang it. See here from the Porky Flounders community. Hey, what's up, Sleep? Appreciate you, man. Yeah, right now we're just kind of talking. We've already, so no more, unless you want to do a super chat, no more requests. We were already over our time. Normally, we would have finished like 30 minutes ago, but I do like talking about life, talking about whatever. So let's get started, and not get started, but let's continue. So Ave, I do think we're going to break our daily resistance / support area, and it become resistance and then eventually break up. So that's my thought process on Ave. Let's go to ZBCN. This one, we're actually in this trade. We're in this trade. We were talking about this yesterday, I believe, or the day before. And we were saying that, we don't want it to break this. That's why this means no, don't do it. We don't want it to break this level. We definitely don't want it to break this level. And then if it does, well, then it might come down in here. That's what we're talking about here. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame just so we can kind of see more of the thought process. Price action was here. I was saying that there's a pretty good chance that we might go a little bit higher before coming down. And then when we come down to maybe here, here's where we're looking for a decision point. Are we going to come up to attack our newly created pivot, to attack our other pivot, and then now we start going up, or are we just going to roll over? So right now it did come up a little bit more. It's coming down. I would expect it to come down a little bit lower to about the same area, you know, 0.003090, and then hopefully come up for our decision. So right now we're kind of iffy on it, but we're actually in the trade. Let's see here. You can come over for dinner, Jesse. You might want to catch a plane right now. Ah, dude, man, I need to buy a crock pot. I think it'd be just cheaper if I just got married again. Yeah, I talked about that earlier. Yeah, man, I miss food. I miss food so much. Man, my ex, she could cook. Oh my God, she could cook. And she was a skinny thing too. Man, I think that's what I miss most about her. Her cooking. Oh my gosh. The first meal she made me, she called it buttery eggs. And that's when I knew I fell in love. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so delicious. And she looked at me, she's like, Joe, these just eggs. I said, you have no idea. Like, you have no idea. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so for this one, looking at the 1 hour time, I'm really hungry, guys. I haven't had food all day. It's already almost 6 o'clock. Let's see here. Joe, are you fasting? No, just lazy. Let's see here. ZBCN. We don't want to break in this level. That's for sure. You know, if we do, like, it needs to come up. So this is our little zone that we have. It's a really tight little zone. So from here to here, and we don't want to break it. So if we come down, and this will be fine if we did this. If we come down here, it's fine, but we need to bounce up. If we break below, forget it. Forget it. We need to bounce up. So I'm looking at. If we come down. If we go up, then we just count it from here. But if we go down, we're looking for just getting wrecked. And our stop losses is pretty good, so that's good. Fasting is fasting. Lazy or not. I do intermittent fasts around laziness occasions. Oh, well, if that's the case, then I fast all the time. Joe, how are you so fat? I don't move. I don't move. I can tell you that right now. Like, I'm sitting in the chair all day, guys. Sitting in the chair. There are times where I'll make myself do some yard work, even though the yard's good. But I'll make myself, I'll force myself just do something. But I'm here. I'm in these charts all day. I'm in with my group all day. This is all I do. But shoot, man, if fasting is good, well, then that's great. Because I fast pretty much every day. Like Monday through Friday, I fast till like 3. And then Saturday and Sunday, I'll fast sometimes till like 6, 7. Sometimes. Usually I'll eat something like around 12 or 1. But anyway. Joe, you fat. I know it. I know it. Let's see here. I do it too 6 days a week. Definitely helps keep some makers in check. Markers in check? Dirtiness things. Talking about cake digging. Okay, let's see here. The next one is Crow. So let's put this on the watch list. Crow. Let's see here. I appreciate you being here, Kate. Everybody, really. Kate Diggity, DDT. Appreciate you guys. All right, so did we enter this trade? Oh, this was a high risk trade. So this is a trade setup that I gave the other day. This is whenever I do a yellow circle, that's an aggressive entry. Just knowing that we could potentially pull back down in here, the 0.5. Then once it comes up, breaks above the 382, we can add to our entry or enter right here, which this is a little bit of an aggressive entry, but not nearly as aggressive as here. Why is this aggressive? One thing I like doing is I like asking and answering the questions why. You have to ask, why are we doing what we're doing? Why are we saying what we're saying? Why are we explaining the stuff the way we're explaining? Well, because, well, it just went up. Where's the down? It hasn't come down. Up, up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up. It's bound to come down. So entering here is high risk because, well, it could potentially come down now. We have a higher chance. The higher it goes without it going down, the greater percentage, the greater likelihood of it pulling back. Nothing can go straight up 100% of the time. It has to come down. It has to. Like the only thing the price has to do, two things. One, go up. Two, go down. That's it. But it has to do those two things. Go up to come down, go down to come up. Now, granted, could it go down and not come up? Yes, that's what we call a rug pull. We don't want that. We don't. Let's see here. Katie says it helps, Darren. I started skipping dinner almost days for this reason. It's rare I eat dinner anymore. Turns out your body rests way better. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like for me, I normally eat like between 6 and 8. There's times where I'll eat like at 3 and then sometimes nothing after. But there's times where I'll eat like at 10 and I don't like it, but I'm hungry. I'm like, oh. But I do drink a lot of water though, like a lot of water. Sometimes I have it flavored, but I think those have calories. I don't know. I don't really check all that stuff. I think they do, but I drink a lot of water. Yeah, but that's true though, as far as eating at night, because now your body is, you know, working that food and, you know, your cells aren't resting. That is true. KD says, a little hard to get used to it, but after a few weeks, yeah. Very true. It's protein. Yeah, that's what I need. I need a protein. But protein's expensive though. Sugar's not. Like you can get a thing of donuts for like $7 probably. And the donuts will maybe last you a few days. I don't know, maybe 2 days, 3 days, depending on how many donuts you get. But then a pack of meats, you know, the lean is like $9. Like, holy crap. Yeah. 20 pounds? Holy smokes. Okay, diggity. You get that, my friend. If I was a nurse and did the amount of walking that I used to do, the way I eat and the way I do everything and drink a lot of water, I'd be losing weight. But again, I just sit down. Joe, stop making excuses. Get around, jump around, do something. I need to start. Just do it, Joe. Okay, tomorrow. Been saying that for like 3 years. I eat mostly just a ton of meats, but meat's expensive, man. Like if I could, I would. Man, I would. And animal products, gallons of water a day. Yeah, gallon of water a day. I drink at least a gallon. At least. I'm very afraid of water intoxication because I've seen it happen to my uncle. And that is a true thing, water intoxication. But like I drink at least a gallon a day. Hey, we got Wayne C in the house. What's up, Wayne C? I love eggs. Eggs actually got within reason again. They were $9. OMG. And now they're just under $5, I believe. So that's gonna be good. And the place that I'm gonna be moving to, his chicken lays eggs. So guess what I'm gonna be doing? Man, I'm gonna be eating a lot of protein. like a lot of protein. And matter of fact, I might buy him more chickens so that he could just, you know, have more eggs. Question. Do cats attack chickens? I think so. I think I asked this the other time. Because I have one cat, he's a city cat. And if anything, he might just play with it, bat it around a little bit, or just kind of like watch him. But my other one, she's a country cat. She was here when I first got here. And she leaves me presents by the door all the time. Geckos and rats with like no heads, or mice with no heads. Very disgusting. But she leaves it on my front doorstep. But I'm afraid that she will kill the chickens. But like I would be more than happy to buy this dude. I don't know how much chickens cost, 30 bucks, 50 bucks, I don't know. But I'd be more than happy to buy some chickens, man. And that way I have eggs for life, man. I'd be eating eggs with soup. I'd be eating eggs with rice. I'd be eating eggs with steak. Oh my gosh, I love eggs. Boiled eggs, fried eggs. I love eggs. All right, moving on. You gotta shop for affordable protein. Hamburger, brisket, eggs, not that bad if you cook more than one meal at a time and watch how you buy. See here, I'm in Cyprus and need a gallon. A day. It's hot, yeah. So if you, man, when I used to do pest control, of course I'm out and about, and you know, dude, I'd have a gallon of water and man, be just chugging that sucker. I get my eggs from a local farmer. Friend brings them to work. Really convenient. There you go. I've never seen a cat attack chicken. Yeah. I don't think they will. My cat will attack anything a quarter her size or smaller. Oh my gosh. It feels like, let's see. It feels like a chicken is a bit too big for the cat. Yeah, for the cat. Yeah, true. All right, so for crow, I do think this, you know, here you can enter right now, it's aggressive entry, but I would expect it to pull back. And then if it does, once it breaks, you know, the 382 level, so right around 0.11, you can put an alert here, and we're gonna enter that. And I believe that's all. Let me know, guys, let me know in the chat who's here. Put a 1 in the chat. I want to give you all a shout out. I do thank you guys very much. That is the end of the show. Let's go ahead and do our intro song, because I absolutely love the intro song. We'll see you on the next video. Until then, as always, do not feel like you always have to be in a trade. You're going to miss trades. I'm looking at you right now. Not the one behind you, not to the left or the right, but I'm looking at you. You're gonna miss trades. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna have other opportunities. Do not feel the FOMO. Don't, oh man, this other group is posting all these trades with all these wins. Let me join their group. You join their group and guess what? They just bamboozled you because they're posting so many charts. It's a numbers game, guys. Learn how to trade. And do you need to join my group to learn how to trade? Nope, I do it for free. I show you how to trade here. Ask me questions, ask me about coins, all that fun stuff. I show you here. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. For that reason, you do not have to pay me to learn how to trade. All right, that's all I got. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you on the next one. And until then, as always, let's make this money. Take care, guys. We'll see you soon.
We surfing markets, baby. Waves crashing hard. No crystal ball, just toss me dodging the shards. Ocean's the game, we traders riding the swell. Wait for the trading, now you have the intel. Let's go! Markets in ocean, we waiting through the chop. Candlesticks dancing, we watching where it stops. Bull waves rising, bears pulling it back. Fibonacci levels, yeah, waiting to react. Fake gurus say they know what will happen only after the fact. If it was true, we'd all stack racks. Probabilities king, we playing the odds. They barnacles slowing down, new traders just start the pods. Stop loss tight, risk management is key. Successful traders learn the hard way, now have the highest degree. You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. trade breaks through, ride the wave, watch the trend. Now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the waves. Crypto's a tsunami. It's wild, it's raw. Trading can be like a puzzle. 10,000 piece jigsaw. FOMO's a siren, trying to make us go deaf. But we stay patient, taking a deep breath. Charts our compass, price action our guide. Crossing the signals, we prepping to ride. No wave, no trade, we chillin' on shore. Read each portfolios like stepping on a claymore. Bulls get cocky, bears cry in the rain. Emotional roller coaster, but we gripping the chain. Wait for the trade to ride the wave, no stress. We learning every day, that's how we finesse. You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the
All right, guys, that's all I got. I do thank you very much. Once again, as a reminder, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 4. Today we ran a little bit overtime, but I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, as always, remember, we're going to make money, guys. We really are. You don't lose your money right now trying to chase these coins. Let the trades come to you. Wait for that retrace. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.